Welcome to our e-services workshop. We really appreciate you joining us. And as Jasmine said, if you have questions, please feel free to use the question and answer button. Or if there's something that we're not covering that you'd like to see us cover, just let us know and we can do that as well. So first, just wanted to give you a little update on the agenda that we're going to cover today. So we're going to cover It's Me 247 online banking, bill pay and pay anyone, our TBA Credit Union mobile app, and then we'll have questions. You're also welcome to ask questions during as well. Jasmine will be monitoring those. So our first slide is on It's Me 247 online banking. And to enroll in online banking so that you can look at your accounts and do a lot of different things, you can call or text our service center. You can stop into one of our branches, or first-time users can click on a new user button, which I'll show you in a minute. There's lots of benefits to online banking. It's customizable, so you can make it pretty for yourself. That's very convenient and convenient to connecting multiple memberships together. So instead of having to sign on to each membership separately, you can sign on to one and look at others from the same sign-on. You also get peace of mind because you can view 18 months worth of statements securely. So they will save your last 18 months worth of statements so you can go back and reference them and look at them anytime, which is a really nice feature. We also have what's called a virtual Strongbox, and it's an online file storage and sharing system. So you can store files securely. You can use it as a file backup service for yourself. So if you need to back up some files so that they're not all lost, you'll have them in another place also. You can access it through My Documents, which you can see down at the bottom here. My virtual Strongbox, and you would click on that. And then the credit union provides you with 10 megabytes of storage for free. So that's really nice too. You also, through It's Me 247, have the convenience of transferring funds as many times as you want to, setting your account up for e-alerts. So I do this, I get an alert every time my balance falls below $50. So you can do that if you are kind of keeping an eye on your balance. You can set up an e-alert to say when your payment is due. So there's lots of different things you can do, and that's a really nice feature. You can also update your contact information. So if your address changes or your phone number, your email address, you can update it on the online banking as well. So there's so much more to it as well that'll save you time, make things convenient. And if you don't want to make a trip into the branch, then this has a lot to offer for you. I just wanted to show you, in case you hadn't gone into our online banking, that TBA's, this is what it'll look like when you go onto TBA's website. So you'll see this is where you would sign into your account with your username and password and log in. So this is what it looks like when you go. If you're a new user and you've never used the online banking before, you can click the new user button. And when you click that, you'll need to have your account number and your social security number. And then you'll receive a text or an email with a code to get in. So then you wouldn't have to contact us for that. Another really great feature of online banking is the nicknames. So you can nickname your accounts anything that you'd like to. So if you're open to sub savings for, let's say you're saving for a wedding, you can nickname it wedding, or down payment on a house, you can nickname it that. You can nickname your loans. So if you have a loan for a Jeep and you want to call it Jeep, so you can tell the difference between loans if you have more than one, this is just a really great feature. There's no limit on how many times you can adjust the nickname, change it. So if you already had your wedding and you want to say for something different, you can change the nickname. The nicknames do have a 15-character maximum though. This is my favorite feature of the online is the bill pay. So to enroll in the bill pay, you can go into It's Me 247 online banking. You can call or text our service center, or you can stop into a branch. Benefits of the bill pay is it reduces paper waste. It'll save you time and money, so you don't have to have checks on hand, envelopes, stamps. Remember to mail it out. You can just log into bill pay and tell it what you want it to do, and it takes care of all of it for you. Most of the payments go out electronically if they're to larger places. If it's a small, if you're sending it to your babysitter or something like that, it'll go out in a check or paper form, but at least you don't have to write it. You're going to have peace of mind because all of your bills will be in one location. So you'll be able to see everything on one screen, and it's really nice. You can schedule payments ahead of time, or you can manually issue the payment. So you can go and have a reoccurring payment. So it'll pay your house payment every 5th of the month. Or if you prefer to get the bill, whether there's an e-bill or a paper bill, and then go in to pay it yourself each month, you can do that as well. We have email alerts available. So I have an email alert set up on my bill pay. I pay my son's rent. He's in college, and out of his school account. And I forget about it because I'm not living there. So I go ahead and set up an alert. So 4 days ahead of time, it'll let me know that that bill is going to go out, and so that I need to transfer the money. Bill pay also has pay anyone. So pay anyone is a great feature. You can send money to anyone. All you need is their email address or their phone number that can receive a text, and you'll be able to go in there, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. We'll go in there and I'll show you what it does. But my favorite part of this is control over how much and when you pay your bill. So some people love automatic bill pay that comes out of their account that they just set up with their phone carrier or cable, and that's fine. And if they like it, that's great. It's all about what works for you. I like this better because I have control over how much I'm paying and when I'm paying it. So for instance, if you had a bill due and you had set it up to pay on the 15th, realized, oh, I can't pay this on the 15th, I had something else come up, you can switch the date as long as the bill payment hasn't started to initiate to a different payment date. So you have a lot more control over it with this. So this is what it looks like if you go in to pay a bill on the online bill pay. Your accounts will be here. You can click on pay and transfer up at the top, and then that'll allow you to go into your bill pay and pay bills, set things up, or transfer money. There also is over on the side, it's called quick pay, and then there's my payees. And if you click on this, then you get a drop down of all the payees that are set up. And instead of going into the full-on bill pay, you can just pay a bill quickly from the side there. So we were talking about pay anyone. So in order to use pay anyone, you have to be enrolled in bill pay. You can securely send funds electronically to anyone who has a bank account, even if they're not a member of TBA. Pay anyone will also save recent transfers for you, so you'll have a history. And this is what Pay Anyone looks like. So if you go into Pay Anyone, you can do a new recipient. The drop down then will keep those people, so you can repay someone that you've already paid before. If you're doing a new, then you'll put their name in, and you'll choose either mobile phone or you'll choose email. If you chose mobile phone, then this will pop up to put their phone number in. And if you choose email, then the email will pop in for you to fill out. You'll put in the amount and use this drop down to decide what account you want it to come from. If you need to send the recipient a message, you can. And this is the really neat thing, is the question and answer for security. Added security is you enter a question in here that only the recipient would know. So again, just a security measure to verify the identity of the recipient. And then again, down here is the button for payment history, and then to send the payment. Next up, we have our mobile app, which is fantastic. I use that all the time, and I think a lot of people use that more than their PCs now. But some of the mobile app features are a single sign-on. Excuse me, the way you get the mobile app is you download it from the App Store if you don't have it yet. Single sign-on, so you don't have to, after the first time, put in your username, password, and all the things that you have to put in when you go into online banking. So we have 5 different options. You can do the password option if you want to, and your account number. You can have the thumbprint option, so it'll recognize you by your thumbprint, a PIN number, your voice recognition, or facial recognition. To use those quick access, you do have to have your mobile phone so that the screen will lock after so long. Otherwise, somebody would be able to get in and do all sorts of things. So you have quick access to your deposits and your transfers. So you can look up your deposits, your transfers right on your mobile phone. We also have card control on the mobile phone. And then we have deposits that can be made through our remote deposit capture, or RDC, and those are processed 24/7. Also, something that's a newer feature is you can view your e-statements on your mobile app and card notifications. So one of the newer features that we mentioned is card notifications, or manage my cards, and that automatically loads all of your TBA debit and credit cards. And then it will, you have a great feature. So I've done this before. You get out of the restaurant and then you're looking for your debit card and you can't find it and you start to panic. And you don't want anybody to get a hold of it. So you can temporarily turn off your card to prevent purchases and ATM withdrawals. And then, of course, if you find it, like I usually do, in the other pocket of my purse, then you can turn it back on. You can also view recent transactions. You can get quick access to report a lost or stolen card. And then you can also customize notifications for transactions. So you can see in the picture here, manage my cards. Just going to look up at the question. All right, so this is the another great feature of our online banking, and that's a how-to video service. So we have out on our website a lot of how-to videos. So once you do things, a couple of times, you are pretty, proficient at it and don't need help. But sometimes you don't do things that often, so you may need to refresh yourself on the how-to videos or just introduce them to yourself. Now I'm going to share a different screen, so bear with me a second. So here are some really good videos, and I thought I would share a couple with you just because it'll make it a lot easier when you're using these electronic services. So this is just an overview of It's Me 247 online banking. And even if you use It's Me 247 a lot, I hope you'll learn something, because every time I go in there and I watch a new video or another video, I may have heard of it before and kind of forgotten. So it's just really nice to be able to review it. So here we go, and I'll tell you a little bit about online banking.
This video will provide an overview of It's Me 247 online banking. Online banking offers a wealth of tools that help you manage your finances quickly and easily. Most of our online banking tools are accessible from this top menu bar. The Info Center provides options to sign up for e-alerts, edit your site preferences, and more. From the My Accounts tab, you can, among other things, view account information, place stop payments, and set up account nicknames. From the New Accounts tab, you can view rate boards and apply for loan, certificate, and share products. From the Pay and Transfer tab, you can pay bills and transfer money. From the My Documents tab, you can access your e-statements. Lastly, from the Go Mobile tab, you can access instructions on how to use mobile and text banking and view mobile apps that are available to download from the App Store. While most of our online banking tools are accessible from the top menu bar, there are a few key tools that can be accessed from the side menu bar. This button allows you to access your other memberships without having to log out and back in again. Please contact us at the credit union to learn more about this feature. This button provides access to your message center, where you can view important notifications from our credit union. And this graphical button, which is updated every few minutes, provides access to helpful services in which you may be interested. Another set of buttons you'll find helpful are these quick links. Found at the top of every page in online banking, these buttons provide access to commonly used tools and features. This button directs you to your account summary, where you can view account balances and transaction history. This button allows you to perform transfers. This button directs you to your message center, where you can view important notices from our credit union. This button allows you to edit your site options, such as your start page, which is viewable upon login and by clicking here. This button allows you to print the page you're currently viewing. A few final features that you may find helpful are located at the very top of your online banking site. This button provides access to the online banking site map, as well as Spanish and French translations of commonly used terms and features in online banking. This button provides access to our contact form, where you can request that someone from our credit union contact you. Finally, this button directs you to your personal internet branch, where you can customize additional security settings. As you saw in this video, online banking makes it easy to manage your money the way you want.
Okay, now the one thing that this mentioned that we hadn't talked about is your personal internet branch, or PIB. And what that is a way that you can limit the computers that can access your online banking, limit the times, limit the places. So that's a really nice feature to set up for some extra security, and we can always help you with that. Then I wanted to show you how to enroll in bill pay. So this it's a really short video, but I'll just kind of show you how to enroll to kind of get you started.
This video will show you how to enroll in It's Me 247 Bill Pay. First, click Enroll in Bill Pay. Next, verify that the email address we have on file for you is correct. If it's incorrect, or if there is no email address listed, please enter a valid email address. Next, select the account you'd like to use as your primary funding account for bill payments. Please note that you'll still have the option of selecting a different account when scheduling bill payments. This option simply tells the system which suffix to use if no other account is selected when you pay a bill. Click Next to continue. Review the information you entered on the previous page to ensure it's correct. If it's not, simply click the Back button to edit your information. If it's correct, click Sign Me Up to complete the enrollment process. You'll then be able to immediately begin setting up payees and scheduling bill payments.
Okay, so that told you a little bit about how to enroll in bill pay. So if you want to try it out, it's absolutely free for you to use. So it's just a great tool. And that's one of my favorites. You know, and in the times that we're in right now with social distancing, and try not to use as much cash, or at least I think some people are trying not to use so much cash. All the electronic services are just really great tools to have in order to do things from wherever you're at and do them easily, conveniently. And then I wanted to show you one more, which is, well, maybe turning on quick authentication for your mobile app. So this is the one that I find that is a little trickier for people to figure out where it's located. So our mobile app is such a great tool that I just wanted to show you how to turn on the quick authentication.
This video will show you how to enable quick authentication on your TBACU mobile app. That means if you are enrolled in fingerprint recognition, the next time you log into the app, you will not have to select Authenticate with Fingerprint before using your fingerprint to access mobile banking and RDC. First, open the app on your mobile device and click on the locked icon on the bottom of the screen. Now log in with your preferred method. Once logged in, tap on the More icon at the bottom right of the screen. Then click on Settings and Info. Tap on Authentication Options. Once in the Authentication Options menu, tap on the switch next to Quick Authentication. Once the bar changes to blue, you are now able to utilize Quick Authentication. For more information or questions, please call or text our Service Center team at 231-946-7090. TBA Credit Union. Put your trust in us.
Okay, and I forgot I did want to do one more, which is the RDC, and it's a really short as well. But that's just a great tool for anybody. You don't have to come in. You can stay where you're at. You can take a picture of your check. And this just shows you how to register for it.
This video will show you how to register for remote deposit capture so that you will be able to deposit checks by taking a photo of a check right from your mobile device. Please note that these screens may look different depending on which version of the app is on your mobile device. Once logged into the TBACU mobile app, click the Move Money icon at the bottom of the screen. Select Deposit Check. You will be prompted to register. After your registration is submitted, your account will be reviewed within 1 business day. For more information or questions, please contact our Service Center team at 231-946-7090. TBA Credit Union. Locally connected, personally invested.
All right, and then once you register for the remote deposit capture, you will remote deposit capture in the same way. So you will go down to the bottom of the app, move money, and then there'll be a deposit option once it's been approved. And then it walks you through it step by step what account you want to take out, or excuse me, what account you want it to go into, how much the check is for. You take a picture of the front and back. So that part's pretty self-explanatory. So let me go to the questions. Oh, okay. So we had a question on how to how to transfer money from another financial institution into your account with us. So there's different ways that you can do it, and depending on if you want to do it on a regular basis or if it's just a one-time transfer. So we have what's called an ACH that we can set up for you, where you would give us the account number and the institution name and some other things, and we can do an automatic transfer from them to us. You can also, well, the other one that I was thinking of that's an easy and convenient electronic way to do it is the A2A. So we have something called A2A, so it's account to account, and it's within our bill pay, or excuse me, within our online banking, and you can set it up. You have to give us something that shows that you're on the other account, so at the other account of the financial institution. So whether it's a statement or a copy of your check, you can text it to us, email it to us, you can bring it in, and then we can set it up so that when you're transferring in online banking, it will allow you to transfer back and forth between that institution and our institution. Does that help? Okay, perfect, good. Does anybody else have any questions about any of our electronic services or about anything that I've gone over today? I just want to let you know that that resource of these videos, I mean, I played a few because I wanted you to see kind of how to get into the basic things that are wonderful to use and would really be beneficial and helpful to you, save you time, save you money, give you some peace of mind. They're very convenient, but there's a lot of, as you can see, videos out there that you can watch and learn about different things, different electronic services and products. So if we don't have any other questions, I know we ended early. It takes a little bit longer when you're in person because you talk back and forth with people. But I would be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. There's my contact information. Our service center would be more than happy to answer any questions that you have as well. So feel free to give me a call or to give them a call, and we'd be happy to walk you through things, set up things with you, explain, give you explanations or find the right product or service for you. Thank you so much for attending today. We really, really appreciate it, and just look forward to working with you in the future.